After 327 days, and based on all available data, as well as circumstances mentioned earlier, survivability in the defined area is highly unlikely. It is therefore with the heaviest heart and deepest sorrow that on behalf of the Government of Malaysia, we officially declare Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 an accident in accordance with the standards of Annexes 12 and 13 to the Chicago Convention, and that all 239 of the passengers and crew on board MH370 are presumed to have lost their lives. The Government of Malaysia acknowledges that this declaration of MH370 accident will be very difficult for the families and loved ones of the 227 passengers and 12 crew on board to consider, much less accept. 13 nations have also lost sons and daughters to this tragedy. It is nonetheless important that families try to resume normal life, or as normal a life as may be possible after this sudden loss. Without in any way intending to diminish the feelings of the families, it is hoped that this declaration will enable the families to obtain the assistance they need, in particular through the compensation process. The Government of Malaysia also assures the families of the passenger and crew that the search for MH370 remains a priority. The Government of Malaysia is committed to continue all reasonable efforts to bring closure to this unfortunate tragedy, with the continuing cooperation and assistance of the governments of China and Australia. The Government of Malaysia assures that Malaysia Airlines will undertake their responsibilities in relation to the legitimate rights and interests of the next of kin, as provided under the relevant international instruments and relevant domestic laws, with due consideration to international practice. This includes the fulfillment of the compensation process, whether it is pursued through consultation or through litigation. We further understand that Malaysia Airlines is ready to proceed immediately with the compensation process, with due regard for the readiness of the next of kin to take this step. In keeping with our commitments to keep the next of kin apprised of the latest developments and pertinent verified information, a special section has been established on the MH370 official website, www.mh370.gov.my, solely for the next of kin. It includes information on the search and investigation efforts, the compensation process, responses to NOK inquiries, as well as other forms of assistance that are available to the next of kin. It is hoped that this dedicated portal will provide a continuing support system for the next of kin.